Esanso mahrefu akwaba na ye free sam na se ade mamodia na ye kwakofiase ade free Ghana mrahye bedwafie na ye kwakofiase ade free de na ye sabrede ene na wotwe na ye se ensem bia na muwiem ne se ekame se edom dodo na ye Ghana mrahye bedwafie no oma ye satraye e wo makendefo en emu na nso ne nyina mu ne se ne ebinum bepie montane so bekyere mu se dabi entesa na wosansem hu ana kyese okokopie mu e wo Ghana mrahye bedwafie a de wono eye chiame Kasamafo e wo hono no eye ora Alban Smani Gbagben na sabrede wo de nsema hodo bi etodwa etwemu ade atwedom dodo ne se esanse wo monko wo montimi ensije na ye na wo monko montimi nhyɛ wo kokko mu nka so na so mese na se wo bentene pese de ne ba so man be ye dom dodo no ba no dani no eno nti se koba ne se wo pese mu sije na ye bia e danse bo a omodom amanyoko bi mu ento monko montimi entena se na womo emom nkro se de mo pese ba ne sa na akwakoya de bia eya hadwo ne sempo no so motimopo bi sakra na awoma manyoko no omodom no mu wo mo no makendifo no ehu na enema nyina nso entimi enkoyi.
That is the wing of the party in parliament, and you cannot be talking about you designating or appointing your leaders without the party leading the process. I don't understand that. Because the same differentiation is here. Majority caucus means members of the party or parties that have the largest number of seats in the house. And so if you come as a new house, you scarcely even know each other. And then you are asked to go and appoint your leader without the party. How are you going to do it? It's a party that has giving you the platform to come to this house. You come on the ticket of the party, and to appoint your leader, the party must lead that process. I don't know how you can do it without the party. And both parties have discussed this already. And I know the parties are still having it as business to be discussed. And I know the new Patriotic Party will continue that discussion.
Ninyina mo so no anachese ene kasamafo a wodi kan na yese ono eya bedi akira wodi kan edema speaker ana sabedi wo kasa yi Owura Joseph Osewusu ana wo kire mo se speaker na sachi amehe ne nsem wo kan no so ne ya adwene pan ye dia enye ye kra.
The party says that you go and decide, and they select their leaders. When it comes to the women's wing, they say, women, you go and decide. And they select their leaders. So I am not aware of any parliament where anybody outside parliament selects leaders for the parliament. I think in interpreting the standing orders and the constitution, this group, the parliamentary group, must be recognized as a wing of the party which can and must take decisions regarding its leadership. It doesn't mean that the party has no role. The wing, the parliamentary wing, is a wing of the party. And in deciding who will lead them, I think it should be left to the party, the parliamentary wing of the party, in consultation with whoever, to decide who they are.
Yentwa swana yedasua ejina Ghana mrahye bedwafie na okokopie mo Ghana mrahye bedwafie dia ene panipa wono ana eda edom dodo no anono eye Owura Osei Sabons na yeseswa me mrahye bedwani enono na nsentem na jese ne yezede na wana watwia na eboboba se kame ese dom dodo no aye nsachaye bi ne se de sitie na ne sano na eno da na sekrata na ne nam emontene so echemu asabredie ene opani no wose chese de waye bebi ode akwakoduru na no na ewose ne dibre no de nyina esi wono mu a enipa ya de na ise na wosaye ye nti adwuma wo ba ye se dom dodo no ba no dani efreme sante bepema ne nyina no wode ne nyina eba awieye na yese na ensem no etwemu aya na binum ese asa binum ne hye na se no yese na da bi wo kyemu se ono ankasa ede opepa eni akomapa isanse adwuma no ekokodu ba bia na ewo se wokọ na ofoforo nso a woni mudi ahodo bia aka no so de ne nimudie ene ne osua hu no ebebetoa so enti wei ana nso mebinum etwemu se ekame se ye efutu mahwebadwani na yeso Owura Alexander Afenyo-Markin ana sabrede wanhwe yi a obekọ akwakofa akunya kese na atena so a eno so musem eda hanum sia ne sa na we nyina aye nsachaya ahodo a ekoso ewo hono mu a ebinum twemu se betimi abo ebinum so twemu se wanhwe na da che bia na na akwakoha eye edom dodoɔ no. Yentu aswane da soa ejina ora oseiche mensa bonsu atena ye enrada ene na krata bi so ebepie mu a efri mampani atena ye na tese ne woto nkra edema abadwekwa ye pa omo se womo ana womo enhwe na omo montoa se de beye a ene afie yi mu no amanyoko NPP ebetimi adi nkonim na modi ne bombom pa yi akomanim no ana womo ehwe mu se sabrede ene omo pa ekuo bi a omo no mbabehwe se manifesto ne ho ntotoye se ye di bi efri an se abehya hanem se yedi wei eba ba free and sababe wura hanim se ni nyina no wo mo enhwe na wo mo ntimi enye na edin e beto mo ntene so na titiche ni ede ma eye sa manifesto abedwekuo no eye ora oseiche mensa bonsu a obabedi dwuma ahwe na nyema hodo ni nyina so no etimi akonkan e wo ho ne mo anesa na ni nyina mu no mo hwe nim se afempimienu ene aduonu ensia ana afesa fimpimienu ene aduonu manifesto mo de ba montene sesa amanyekuo no eno mu bi no mbesa asa adwene de ye ewo so mu yi ade frimu ade ba afie mu de no omo beyi eno ntina se wo bochire ade komu a ye wo omo behwe eye agudie eso ye wo ne ono so ebehwe eye enwuma ana afenso no eye eniema hodo na aka no so ana ye wo de ono so ebehwe ahonene ene ye fango so ye wo de ono so de no eye ye kuaywe ho ensem ana ye wo de ono so de no eye ya abefo so ye fom agudie na je se enipa ne bebre no ana ye bom dinin wono so obehwe na bambo mu de no so no omodi eho enkomo no so no ewo mu anesa afen so no eba apomude ne so a de ono so behwe na tototo niema na wori ya bebe manifesto ni mu efa apomude ne ho se beye na botane nyina ne se ebetimi aboa na asom adehia ewo maiga na niema nyina so etimi akoyie enu nti ana mapa se kuoi se afempimienu ne aduonu nsia ana afen so na afempimienu ne aduonu manifesto mo de ba montana so no mo yi bi mfi mo fa bi nkeka ho na omontimi emfanya adwuma na ensom adehia ewo omai Ghana mu. Yemfuri amanyo semu na yenkonkopie mu ewo National Peace Council for atena ye na wona sabrede womode ensema wodo ema abato commission no se akato ne bro na afie nso ye abato afa ye kwakwato aba no omosoro mu ada eniema wodo bi a womobe ye a ede basabasa ye hoye anaso ye ne bebebe pie mu ewo mai Ghana mu de abato commission no enhwe na ne nyina no omonsi ano kwan ne woso omo ye a ebetimi aboa pa yie ne womo enye na entimi emoa na ne wokasa ye edema eye Peace Council ewo science chofo nhemu a omoni amanyoko ahodo ni bi kokohia no eye Reverend Edujamfi ana wo hwemu se omai Ghana ehia sumdua ye wono ewo se yetimi hwene yetimi bo ho ban se yentimi bo ho ban amaye nsa no nti obesa bato commission no se ebro mototo nyema nyina no omo hwe na sumdua ne de eho ehia omo pan.
We've heard that the change of election date is not going to be effective this year. We've also heard that the indelible ink is not going to be used. We are hoping that all of these things will help to clear the doubts in the minds of our people. We have that open dialogue with them. So we constantly follow what they are things they are doing. We have a rep from the Peace Council who sits in the IPAC meeting, even though he doesn't talk, and he gives us feedback on proceedings at the meetings. So if what they've said is what it is, then we leave it as it stands. But if there are any other issues that we think that we need to provide intervention, we will look at.
Na ninyine mo so no amanyokwa wodo bi anya akonya kwakopie mu ewo National Peace Council nkomobo ene dwumadi ase no so no etwe mu se wo mo de omo yo mo famudie bia so mo so betimi abo apan ye na ya sumudie kuruwa na ye no ano wo mai Ghana no yetimi ekura mu ano ano sa na emom se obi nso befa kwati ase ni kuntu na se ni kwati kwan so aye ne ma bia ede sa sumudie beba famudie no kreni ebe ha dwene.
Want to face it, I will say it here again, as I said before I was away to go, that nobody will sit down this time for peace, and when you get there, the peace is not observed because we will also be on high alert. As far as we are concerned, we are for peace.
Na yemfri wo na yenkonkopie mu ewo public accounts committee for atna ye na sabrede wo mo anomode nsem awodo bi etudwa se ekame se wo mo eye di abatwa commission ne ho ya pana ya odi no mo ye di o mo ho ne se afimpimienu ene aduonu miensa ye kokoto aba kokoyi patema di kanfo no ene beto odwa se abatwa commission ne etwemu a ene inka nka bribi etwem ka to ba ne na odi sakwa akobom ne hu sampa wo so mese na se wo benten wato na aba ne awie no ene omu yi edi fribo no ana public accounts committee for etwemu se ekame se eyade a ene oman ne hyehye ene ginasie no eyabo abura kakra eno nti se bibisa wo hokrampa na wo senka hu komobo ene hu konyasie ne hu komodie ne kwa kire pan ne so preko pade na ebesi ye ne yade ha adwene nti mo pade no krani omudi abato commission ne ho yaw e wo sa ginasie ne ho
to guide your work, and in there we didn't force you to put the use of indelible ink. You brought it, we pass it, and we believe that that institution is a law-abiding institution. So we're surprised that you decided not to implement what you yourself asked us to approve, and in doing so we believe that you have breached the law. And do you agree with me?
I don't think we have breached the law, because when you look at, as I said, laws are made to guide activities, and there have been instances where laws have been made and you look at there could be some conflict in the law. So we were trying to make the point that when you look, the idea of verification being verified biometrically, once you do that and you go ahead to also give the person another indication or another mark, it's clearly sending a signal that then perhaps that biometric technology you are using is faulty or defective.
I'm not a lawyer, but I want to put it to you that you have breached the law. What prevented you from coming back to tell us that this is the conflict that we have identified, so rectify it for us legally? You didn't do that. You sat at your office and used your own discretion to do what you wanted.
In fact, if I mark with the ink, all of us in this hall will know that I have voted and have been marked. But if there is no marking, and you limit it to only the one person, individual, who is marking the BVR, that could be collusion.
Yentwa swana yetwa so akwakopie mu e won sanfufo mu ne ye kawo se adechie mu sam kasebo ana wugusu anope wo hwa yenso ye de esomo no na Ghana marche bedwafie ana ye san so akwakopie mu e wo hobie mu enonom ene LGBTQI+ chesese wo ba ene wo ba betena se abom hompem abom timo posa a media me ne wo betena se wo miku ene meyire na be man so ne be man so be ka so se de metese ne ye e ma do so wasase sui mu bie ne ho ma manije mo ho na emom obema na chese me na obetena nti unso be miku na me so ma ye wo na ze ne agbabrabo na ekonanim na saade we fiase se e ma ne home ne so na ye agentre ha yie e wo mai Ghana mu no gofo pii no na e wo mai mu e sorry ye e kasa ye etia ye na chese ne ni ngo pampa ma hye bedwanu nwanfo Sam George Krade wo ko ho ntokwa edi mu ntenteman pan yie na nam soma mpanifo ye se e wo so mo de bill e ko se de be ya o betimi aya na ye hyehye na ba be ye mra enti ehu se sa abonefo sami bia na asesa mambofo sam we bi no o ya na emra no ene wo adi na bill yi hu nsemsem ene ye twene ha ye fa ne ha nem sei e ba be ye se de Japan ye e wo omai Ghana mu we enam so masabe de mahye e chemo mo de o ye krado se bill no chese ne nkom begya tum na ba be ye emra preko penenso aka ne aka we enam so ama speaker ene onmonya for Mr Afenyo-Markin and come twetwe bi mu no sei ene kokowie
is the party wing. That is the wing of the party in parliament, and you cannot be talking about you designating or appointing your leaders without the party leading the process. I don't understand that, because the same differentiation is here. Majority caucus means members of the party or parties that have the largest number of seats in the house. And so if you come as a new house, you scarcely even know each other, and then you are asked to go and appoint your leader without the party. How are you going to do it? It's a party that has given you the platform to come to this house. You come on the ticket of the party, and to appoint your leader, the party must lead that process. I don't know how you can do it without the party. And both parties have discussed this already. And I know the parties are still
and under the rule of winnowing, we, at consideration, we may apply. I take it that the application has been refused. And I had proposed this on the grounds that it was a new thing that was coming, and I felt that we could winnow and have further discussion. And the records of this house would bear me out that I had actually indicated that colleagues have also said they would be happy we look at it together. And that was the step I was taking, and it was so in good faith. Mr. Speaker, I want the record to reflect. I was doing so in good faith. Mr. Speaker, having said that, I respect your ruling, and I proceed to move the clause 6. Mr. Speaker, the subclause 2, line 5, you delete the existing provisions and insert community service of not less than 3 months and not more than 5 months.
Enti no efutu rashe bedwani onmonyamfo Alexander Afenyo-Markin na yese odo ensambi eno wane sana ni nyina mu no yentinsimu ena yemba mepiemu ewo ewutu Senya East abato mpeswane so ene emensi no emu na sabrede ene aseye na satena ye omo ehwe ehumasua so aye dwumadie ewo hanam sei na ni nyina mu na sesama me abono eda ehumasua no ano ewo hanam sei no eye maame Faustina Alima to Brahma na sabrede wode nsem agodo bi etudwa se omudie bi a womo ebeye na ombetimi aboa na ehumesua wonsem etimi akoyie pan yie ewo empatem hanum se no omobeye na omosan so eda mensi no so asepa se akwan hodo nyina so no omoso masen etimi bowom na de omopabia no munya ewo ehumesua mu
awofo so wo chefa wo amse kutiti ya awofo ene aso nti so yebesrese abadi public schools no dey free abadi provide nti edu dey say awofo in terms of school atade spraya abadi biba yes no na odiso obi but say dey ya hwema won ye ni but brilliant money and then abua no money anema abai ma school feeding nina abai nti say ba bibi kaka awofo no so wa to say omo kwasa ko na on the part so no money ne sing nyama nkete o de beye no na awofo anso mboa then omo be fie yema yani enkom entu omo ne wo monantie wo monam yentu omo me tembia yenanso ntia wo obo kaso obesu nti so ni ko be school na nti first economic activities nti dey here say omumra na mfa
Enti wei awofo ensempa na yesemo ensempa ye enti munsom na mofanya adwuma na entimi emboa adechie musem kase bo ye wada no pade no aha ada brent digida ebesi na ye dia seda piesie no ama Lucky Herbal Hospital meshawada ene ye wada itugidia na mo kona kopie mu ho no na sadia wode koye no mfa saa so enkofie saa wo bra unhu nsachaye bia ewom eno nti yade no die ebia na beka se me yade ne ya mmoso te se yade bia de wankasa wonim sa no pewo sorry ye ani padua ni mu no edi wonya ewu mu no mesra wada na wakwa akopie mu ewo ho no maduro ne nka bo na so yade san wankasa no bedi ho danse ne wahu se ampa twedi amponyankopon atiase ni bo ni nso a wadom no ehunu mu entiase ne ni mu die ewa apomudene mu nso no ono so wo ho no mu a eye Professor Noble 7 yeboa eno ntiko na wontimi ehwe ba bia wo my Ghana mu bia no ato apete ewo na Lucky Herbal mission so de anopa no mu bi da meta ka chose fa ye wonsuo ene waduane anopo ewio anwumro na wonom na etimi aboa na watidi waposo ne waposo wanum na ye onwene nyina ne nyina nso etimi afiro na se koba ne se wo sorry kwan ya na wo kwan omini mu a odofo mesra wada wobehia eye lucky heba bitters edroni bi na eno nso etimi aboa asan kese ne de eye gomoa ogua krom ana wo nanso Ghana fana ba bia enuro yi ubowura ho no mu atokro bia mu bia no ubetimi enya bi letimi aboa o anapay mo somfo eye me adwoa echampoma owo ahene medamase na medamase amamummo ene hwe